Take a deep breath and just pause for a moment. Look at your life as it is right now. Think about where you are, what you have achieved, what you are struggling with, and what you truly desire deep inside. Now ask yourself honestly, why is your life exactly the way it is today? Why is it that some people, even when they start with nothing, manage to rise, build success, create wealth, and transform their entire life, while others, even with opportunities around them, remain stuck in the same patterns for years? This difference is not random. It is not just luck, and it is not only about talent or intelligence. There is something much deeper controlling everything you do, everything you avoid, and everything you become. That invisible force is your mind, and more importantly, the part of your mind that you are not even aware of most of the time, your subconscious mind. To truly understand how your life works, you need to understand how your mind works. Your mind is not a single thing. It operates on different levels, and each level plays a different role in shaping your reality. Your conscious mind is the part that you are aware of right now. It is the thinking, analyzing, decision-making part of your mind. It is the voice that says, I want to succeed, or I want to earn more money, or I want to change my life. It sets goals, makes plans, and imagines a better future. But here is something most people do not realize. Your conscious mind is only a very small part of your total mental power. It is like the tip of an iceberg that you can see above the surface. Beneath that surface lies your subconscious mind, which is far more powerful and far more influential. Your subconscious mind stores everything you have experienced, everything you have been told repeatedly, and everything you have emotionally felt over time. It stores your habits, your beliefs, your fears, your confidence, your identity, and your perception of the world. And then even deeper, there is the unconscious mind, which controls your instincts, your automatic reactions, and your survival mechanisms. It influences how you react to danger, stress, and uncertainty without even thinking. When you put all of this together, you begin to understand something very important. Your conscious mind may decide what you want, but your subconscious mind decides what you actually do consistently, and your unconscious mind influences how you emotionally react along the way. This is why there is often a gap between what you want and what you achieve. You may consciously want to be successful, financially free, confident, and happy. But if your subconscious mind is filled with beliefs like money is hard to earn, or I am not capable, or success is not for people like me, then your actions will never fully align with your goals. You may start with motivation, but you will not sustain it. You will hesitate when opportunities come. You will overthink simple decisions. You will delay taking action. And eventually, you will stop trying, not because you are weak, but because your internal programming is working against you. This is one of the biggest reasons why people fail to achieve their goals. It is not because they lack dreams. Almost everyone has dreams. It is because their subconscious beliefs do not support those dreams. Now, the powerful part is this. Your subconscious mind is not fixed. It is not permanent. It can be reprogrammed. But to do that, you must understand how it learns and how it changes. Your subconscious mind responds strongly to repetition, emotion, and visualization. Whatever you think repeatedly, especially when it is combined with strong emotion, becomes a belief. And whatever you imagine vividly, your brain begins to accept as a form of reality. This is why your past has such a strong influence on you. If you grew up hearing negative statements about money, success, or your own abilities, those statements became part of your subconscious programming. They were repeated, they carried emotion, and over time, they became your truth. But the same mechanism that programmed those beliefs can also be used to change them. If you begin to consciously choose your thoughts, repeat empowering ideas, and visualize positive outcomes, you can gradually rewrite your subconscious patterns. Let us take a powerful real-life example to understand this better. Jim Carrey is often mentioned when we talk about visualization and belief. Before he became famous, he was struggling financially and professionally. He did not have success, recognition, or stability. But he had a vision. He wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered. At that moment, this was not his reality. It was a future he imagined. But he did not just write it once and forget it. He kept that vision alive in his mind. He visualized success again and again. However, it is very important to understand that he did not rely on imagination alone. He worked continuously. He went for auditions, faced rejection, improved his skills, and kept pushing forward despite failures. His belief system supported his actions, and his actions eventually created results. Years later, he received a role that paid him that amount. This story is not about magic or coincidence. It is about alignment between belief and action. Another powerful example is Elon Musk. When he started companies like SpaceX and Tesla, many people believed his ideas were unrealistic. He faced repeated failures, financial risks, and intense pressure. Rockets failed to launch successfully. His companies were close to collapse. But his internal belief system was not based on fear or limitation. It was based on possibility and problem solving. Instead of seeing failure as a signal to stop, he saw it as feedback to improve. His subconscious mind was not programmed to quit when things became difficult. It was programmed to persist. Over time, that persistence, combined with learning and action, led to extraordinary success. Now bring this understanding into your own life. Think about how you react when something goes wrong. When you face rejection, failure, or unexpected problems, what is your immediate thought? Do you feel defeated, or do you feel challenged? Do you withdraw, or do you adapt? These reactions are not random. They are coming from your subconscious programming. If your mind has been conditioned to see difficulty as danger, you will avoid challenges. If it has been conditioned to see difficulty as growth, you will move toward challenges. This is where your attitude comes from. Your attitude is not something you create in the moment. It is something that has been built over time through repeated thoughts and experiences. Now let us connect this with money and financial goals. Many people say they want to earn more money, but very few actually achieve financial growth. One major reason is that their internal beliefs about money are limiting. They may consciously desire wealth, but subconsciously they associate money with stress, risk, or difficulty. Now imagine you set a clear goal. You decide that you want to earn a certain amount of money within a specific time frame. At first, this is just a thought in your conscious mind. But if you do nothing further, it will remain just a thought. However, if you begin to reinforce this goal daily, something changes. If you write it down regularly, visualize yourself achieving it, and emotionally connect with the outcome, your brain begins to treat this goal as important. There is a system in your brain that starts working at this point. It is responsible for filtering information and directing your attention. When your goal becomes clear and repeatedly reinforced, your brain starts noticing opportunities related to that goal. You begin to see ideas that you previously ignored. You notice possibilities in situations that once seemed ordinary. You become more aware of ways to earn, learn, and grow. At the same time, your behavior starts shifting. You may begin to explore new skills, take calculated risks, or connect with people who can help you move forward. You start acting differently, not because someone forced you, but because your internal focus has changed. This is how the subconscious mind supports your goals. It does not magically create results. It aligns your thinking and behavior so that your actions lead to results over time. This concept has been explored in several influential books. In Think and Grow Rich, the importance of a clear goal combined with belief and persistence is emphasized. Napoleon Hill studied many successful individuals and found that they all had a strong sense of purpose and unwavering belief in their goals. In The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, the idea is presented that your subconscious mind reflects whatever you repeatedly impress upon it. It does not distinguish between positive and negative inputs. It simply acts on what it receives consistently. And in Atomic Habits, the connection between identity and behavior is explained. When you change how you see yourself, your habits begin to change, and those habits lead to different results. All of these ideas point to the same fundamental truth. If you want to change your life, you must change your internal programming. This does not happen overnight. It requires awareness, consistency, and intentional effort. You must become conscious of your thoughts, challenge limiting beliefs, and replace them with empowering ones. At first, it may feel unnatural. You may not fully believe the new thoughts you are trying to adopt, but with repetition, they begin to feel familiar. With familiarity, they begin to feel real. And once they feel real, they begin to influence your actions. Over time, those actions create results, and those results reinforce your new beliefs. This is how transformation happens. Now, as you reflect on all of this, think about your own life again. Think about the patterns you see, the habits you follow, and the results you're getting. Ask yourself what beliefs might be driving those patterns. Are those beliefs helping you grow, or are they holding you back? Because once you become aware of your internal programming, you gain the power to change it. And when you change your subconscious mind, you do not just change your thinking. You change your behavior, your decisions, your opportunities, and ultimately your life. So as you move forward from this moment, do not just focus on external goals. Focus on internal alignment. Train your mind to support your vision. Build beliefs that empower you instead of limiting you. Because your mind is not just a part of your life, it is the foundation of everything you create. And when you learn to use it consciously, you unlock possibilities that once seemed impossible. If this message made you think deeply about your life and your potential, take that as a starting point, not just a moment of inspiration. Take action, reflect, apply, and begin the process of change. And if you want to continue learning, growing, and transforming your mindset, make sure you stay connected, because this journey is just beginning. So take a moment right now. If this video gave you even one new perspective, one new idea, or one spark of clarity, then don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, so more people can discover it. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message today, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next step of your growth journey. Because this is not just a video, this is a transformation in progress. Thank you.